Home Improvement fans, the wait is finally over, and this is no small update. On October 1, 2025, television history will be made when Tim Allen reunites with his most iconic co-stars, Patricia Richardson, Richard Karn, and Debbe Dunning, in the second season premiere of his hit sitcom Shifting Gears. That's right, more than 26 years after the beloved series Home Improvement ended, the cast is coming back together, not in a rerun or a reboot, but in a fresh, brand new episode that blends nostalgia with an entirely new story. For longtime fans, this is huge. Home Improvement was the defining family sitcom of the 1990s. It aired from 1991 to 1999, ran for 8 seasons, and turned Tim Allen into one of America's most recognizable comedy stars. It wasn't just about the slapstick and Tim the Toolman Taylor's trademark grunts, it was about family, about balancing work, love, and laughter. Patricia Richardson as Jill Taylor became the perfect foil to Allen's goofy antics. Richardson's Jill wasn't just the mom character, she was smart, witty, strong, and real, which earned her 4 Emmy nominations and 2 Golden Globe nominations. Then there was Richard Karn as Al Borland, the plaid shirt, deadpan right-hand man who quietly became a fan favorite, and Debbe Dunning, who joined the cast as Heidi, the Tool-Time girl, bringing a whole new energy to the later seasons. Together, this cast carved out a piece of TV history. And now, for the first time in over 2 decades, they're back on screen together. The moment the announcement was made, fans across social media exploded with excitement. Comments poured in, some nostalgic, some shocked at how much time has passed, and some even joking that the cast looks like they haven't aged a day. One fan even quipped that Debbe Dunning must be a vampire because of how timeless she looks. Another praised Patricia Richardson, now 74, for embracing her natural silver hair, calling her a role model for aging gracefully in Hollywood. It's rare to see such a genuine outpouring of love, and it's proof of just how much this reunion means to people who grew up with the Taylors in their living rooms every week. But here's where things get interesting. The roles these returning stars will play on Shifting Gears are being kept under wraps. Producers have teased that they'll help Tim Allen's character, Matt Parker, in an unexpected way. And that mystery is exactly what has fans buzzing. Will they play completely new characters? Will they step into their old Home Improvement roles for a wink and nod cameo? Or will it be something more emotional, maybe even a storyline that connects Allen's past sitcom life with his present one? The secrecy is deliberate, and it's building anticipation like wildfire. For those unfamiliar, Shifting Gears is Tim Allen's latest sitcom, which premiered in January 2025. It quickly became ABC's biggest comedy hit in years, racking up nearly 17 million viewers in its first week across streaming platforms and live television. The show follows Matt Parker, a widower and classic car restorer, whose life is turned upside down when his estranged daughter Riley, played by Kat Dennings, moves in with her 2 kids. It's a mix of heartfelt family drama and Allen's signature comedy. Think classic Home Improvement with a modern twist. The first season featured appearances by big names like Jay Leno, Nancy Travis, and Jenna Elfman, and the second season promises to crank things up even further. And now, with the Home Improvement cast stepping in, this season premiere isn't just another episode, it's an event. For Tim Allen, this is a full-circle moment. Over the years, he's brought his Home Improvement family back together in small ways. Patricia Richardson guest-starred on Last Man Standing, while Allen and Richard Karn reunited for History Channel shows like Assembly Required and More Power. But never before have so many of them reunited on a scripted sitcom stage like this. It's a rare chance to see lightning strike twice, and fans are more than ready. Let's not forget the emotional weight this brings. Home Improvement was a cultural touchstone. It was a show that ran during a decade of big changes in American television, competing with sitcom giants like Friends, Seinfeld, and Frasier. Yet it held its own, even winning a Golden Globe for Best Comedy in 1994. To this day, reruns of Home Improvement continue to pull in audiences who crave that nostalgic blend of comedy and heart. For many fans, seeing Richardson, Karn, Dunning, and Allen together again is like reconnecting with old friends after decades apart. There's also a deeper meaning behind this reunion. In an industry obsessed with reboots and revivals, this isn't a simple rehash. Instead, it's a respectful nod to the past while moving forward with a new story. Tim Allen himself has spoken over the years about how special Home Improvement was to him, and how the relationships he built on that set remain some of the most meaningful of his career. By bringing his old co-stars into Shifting Gears, he's not only honoring that legacy but also introducing it to a whole new generation of viewers who may have never seen the original. As October 1st draws closer, anticipation keeps growing. Fans are speculating about potential callbacks to Home Improvement, maybe a sly Tooltime reference, maybe one of Tim's famous grunts, or maybe even a recreation of those heartwarming kitchen table scenes that defined the original show. Whatever happens, the premiere is guaranteed to be a cultural moment, one of those rare television nights where fans of all ages tune in not just for entertainment but for connection, nostalgia, and celebration. And here's the thing, this reunion isn't just about looking back. It's about proving that classic chemistry never fades, that the bonds built decades ago still matter today, and that audiences are hungry for more than recycled stories. They want the heart, the humor, and the authenticity that made Home Improvement timeless. So mark your calendars, because on October 1st, 2025, the second season of Shifting Gears kicks off with the most talked about reunion in sitcom history. Tim Allen, Patricia Richardson, Richard Karn, and Debbe Dunning, all back together again, making fans laugh, cry, and remember why they fell in love with the Taylor family in the first place. And for those who grew up watching the show in the 90s, this isn't just TV. It's personal. It's revisiting childhood memories, family nights on the couch, and those warm moments that defined an era of television. The legacy of Home Improvement lives on, and now, it's shifting into high gear for a whole new chapter. Make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned, because we'll be bringing you every update, every behind-the-scenes detail, and every nostalgic blast from the past as this incredible reunion unfolds.